Hello people, here is another tutorial. This one is how to draw everybody's favorite skulls. Memento mori, right? Reminds us of how fragile our lives are. Okay, so starting with a basic shape here. A bit of an egg shape. I like to do my middle line right off the bat. Determine which way it's sort of facing. Maybe do one of these kind of lines. This skull kind of looking up a little bit. Get that temple bone in there a little bit. And then go ahead and do the upper jaw. Get a bit of a nose in there. And already it's starting to kind of look like a skull with very little lines. I love doing skulls. I could do skulls day in and day out and never get bored of them. An area for teeth. I mean, let's try and break this up geometrically a little for you here, just to make it a bit easier. It's almost like he's wearing a mask on the front of his face. In this area gets a lot of light source in the circle. This area gets a lot of shadow. Right here, you've got jawbone coming in. Chin. And let's not forget the underside of the skull. Now, I find this happens a lot. I've realized that once I've gotten to this area, I've come a little short. So you just pull that over a little bit. There you get the back of the skull. You get the bones there. This kind of bone, I've seen a lot of people do this bone wrong. It sort of comes under and around like that. Okay. Mark the center of where the teeth are going to go. Okay. Let's start with the nose cavity. I like to make my nose cavities fairly large. Create a bit of interest in there, you know. All sorts of little nooks and crannies. And there's this sort of bridge of the nose, almost like a little glasses thing here, you know. Don't forget to draw the edge of the bone up the side there. And eye sockets. In fact, some people even like to put in an eyeball. Yeah, looking at you. The other eye socket may be hollow. So let's get the little sort of optic nerves holes in there and stuff. Same with these. There's these little holes right here where the veins go through. Okay. Give them a bit of a hook here, just for fun. Let's hook this around a little into the temple. bit of a brow ridge, and forehead. Let's just make that whole line all the way around there. Jawbone. Onto the teeth. Let's give him a few missing teeth. Or her, maybe it's a her. Actually, there are subtle differences between male and female skulls. It's usually to do with the size of the chin and things like that. Female chins being a little smaller. Although then again, I've seen a lot of dudes with small chins, so I don't know exactly how that works. Little cracks for the teeth. Continue these lines through. Bottom row of teeth there. The slightly more cube-shaped teeth that go around the side. And you'll notice I'm not doing 1,000 teeth. One of my pet peeves is when people draw 1,000,000 friggin' teeth. A bunch of rows. Count your teeth. You've got them right there. Look in the mirror. Look at your own teeth. I mean, obviously this guy looks like he needs braces or something, but it just makes for a more interesting skull if you make him gnarly. I'm not a big fan of the evil, brows on the skulls and things like that. You don't need it. It's more realistic, I think, to just give him that sort of oval shape, almost pointing up. Give him a few cracks. Well, actually, these aren't necessarily cracks. These are the where the plates, all the different bones meet together. You find these all over. And they're kind of, yeah, they're kind of like little jigsaw types of patterns. Very squiggly, almost lightning bolt looking. Some people like to give little cracks in them and stuff like that. Makes it a bit more interesting. Anyway, that's the basics behind the skull. I hope it's helpful for you guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think. Let me know if there's anything you'd like to learn how to draw. Let me know if you want me to go in more depth on any of these subjects. I will gladly do another video on any one of these topics in more detail. I mean, I could even do a really detailed full color, study, and maybe just do time lapse of some of this stuff so you guys don't lose interest. Or maybe you like to draw along at a slower rate. I draw fairly quickly, so. But that's the beauty of YouTube. You can pause it and you can rewind it and you can figure it out. I'm just doing a bit of hatch lines here. Anyway, thanks for looking. See you in the next video.